and they vanish into another room in the mansion for a while. Longer than you're comfortable with. You're not used to people vanishing from your group quite so much. You've been together for a
Fallon is
long time.
jumpy.
Yeah. But it does come to an end, and Cora emerges from the room with Mordenkainen. You can see machine parts and bits of Surya scattered over the floor in the laboratory they emerge from. Cora, why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Cora Zabenlam, and I am an artificer.
Oh! Okay, that's
Instead of-
interesting.
Well, we
I
both
think
know
you've done
that I
some
would...
good work here. Why don't you show them what you've got?
Well, of course. And she taps at her new armor, and she has a different armor piece on. She normally has something a little bit more decorative, a little more flexible. It is very clearly now a breastplate made out of Surya's old breastplate. And there's parts of Surya are like literally kind of pulled apart from behind. She's like, it is sad what must be done, but the part of Surya still lives. And she pats again at the chest plate, and a mechanical creature falls to the ground in front of her and kind of springs forth. And it's a little, like, somewhat Surya-inspired mechanical creature. And
like a
I
familiar?
believe...
Cool.
Mechanical familiar?
Well, it's my steel defender. Instead of a guardian, a shield guardian. It's a bit smaller, of course, not as large, but when we're on the field, I've been told that this form of Surya can heal me. I won't be relying on just the Amber Orb.
Oh, that's
And
good.
the Amber Orb is in fact built into it and the breastplate.
Yes. And I can post a picture once I find where I put it.
That's
Cool.
so
So,
cool.
no more
Cool, cool,
T-Rex
cool, cool,
then?
cool.
I would still, of course, be amenable to being a T-Rex if it becomes necessary, but of course, I still cannot be healed by Ramses or you in a normal sense. I do have to rely on this form of Surya to help me.
But it does allow you to take short and long rests for healing.
That is
Like,
extremely good.
Yep.
Cool. And now you're not limited to the number of spells. Now you can build things for Artificer. Is that right?
Yes.
Nice.
I can cast the spells that I've learned through kind of melding with Surya. Surya,
Thanks for the
it's
raid.
strange, but some of the knowledge that was imparted in the creation of Surya has been collected into my consciousness now. I can do things and recall tinkering on things that I have no way of being able to do so before. I bet I could make armor despite my lack of strength.
That's really cool.
That's really cool.
So effectively,
I also
continue.
I can also do this, and Cora takes one of her little wolf dolls, and she snaps her fingers, and a little mote of magic animates it, and it starts to run around.
I thought you were gonna say one of her little
Wait a
Fallon
second.
dolls.
Does
I could
Schmedley
do that
this?
instead. Yeah, I mean, it's a different timeline, but Schmedley would see a little, like pale, unsaturated wolf doll running around. Yes.
I'm wondering if you would go into cat mode.
Oh, geez, yeah. Like the any cat who's dealing with like a moving object from another timeline would be driven absolutely insane.
I mean, it's
In this
basically like a
mansion.
laser pointer.
Right.
Yep.
I never catch it.
Jules is running back and forth.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. Yeah,
Um,
one of the players.
please
cannot
get
catch
used
this
to the new
thing.
Syria.
It's very frustrating.
But
Well,
yes,
from
please
a-
get used
from
to the
a-
new Syria.
Ouch.
From a metagame point of view, what is your new configuration?
I am 3 levels of artificer
That's
and
really
some
cool.
amount of warlock.
Nice.
That's
As
true,
of right now.
because everyone here is now advancing a level
Ooh.
Oh,
after the scenario. So,
Like both.
now is it
Both
Both
parties?
sides?
both sides?
yeah, no, on the Ravenloft
Prison
Front
side.
side.
Yep.
Ravenloft, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
That is awesome. That's a really neat way of doing Cora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. I
If you're
agree.
gonna be an artificer, that's really cool.
Now, did you restart as like full artificer, or you adding levels of artificer?
Like multi-classed into right?
Multi-class
Multi-class.
in? That's cool.
It's like
Yeah.
multi-classing. Yeah. There's some
So-
complexities
That's quite
around exactly how it works, but yeah.
And so instead of the major things I would like to mention, the 3 components that were used were the Amber Orb, which is now the head of the new Surya. If you see the
Oh yeah, I see it.
picture,
Oh, that's
the
so
new
cool.
Surya has the Amber Orb as the head. And then the
Oh.
previous necklace for how she controlled Surya is now her new headpiece. Because she
Oh.
doesn't have a rapier anymore.
Ah.
Wicked.
So there's like a small chip that she's taken and they've connected the two.
That's actually
And then
really
a lot
fucking cool.
the previous armor, some of the armor from Syria is now her armor. And she can just kind of summon the Syria from the armor and her headpiece in combination of those two. And make a little doll puppet run around. That's my one of my infusions. It's a homunculus servant, but I decided to make it look like a doll because you can make it look like anything. So it's one of the little dolls running around.
That's
It's
cute.
it's funny that your voice is modulating like that, because it actually kind of sounds robotic a little bit.
Oh. Yeah, my
This
name
is
because
so actually so fucking cool.
oh my gosh. Yeah, so I am not part robot, but I am wearing robot.
Mhm.
But you aren't not part robot.
Yeah.
Cora is serving classic robot.
No, that's
Um,
fucking cool.
Of course, the other major difference is my tattoos are no longer blue.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, what happened with that?
A little bit of magical backlash. The tattoos are magical themselves. When I got, I guess, combined in some capacity with Surya's consciousness, it took the amber color from the orb.
Hmm.
Oh, interesting.
We're both magical constructs, and I guess our colors must be similar. What a shame.
I mean, it looks good. You look good.
You don't think it washes me out?
No, definitely not. You've always looked, good in warm tones. Or whatever.
You see, like a Kansas City helmet you'll need.
If we have more time, of course, I can figure out more of what I can do. Most of it is quite jumbled. It might take me some time to process it fully. But I know at least the limits of Surya and I.
Cool.
And obviously, that's where we're gonna call it tonight.
That is
Cool.
wicked.
Very cool.
That's really cool. That's wicked.
Awesome.
We bounced back so many options. Jesse and I were like, what if? And I was like, don't make me a mecha, I'll cry.
Yeah. No, of
Mecha
course,
Cora.
yeah. I came in with wild options just to set the goalpost really far, and then let's see what happens.
Mecha
Yeah.
Corasaurus Rex.
I I'm always Corasaurus now. T-Rex girlfriend is real.
Yeah.
Forever.
Oh,
That
no,
means I
that's
can
super
add
cool.
the new Cora to the campaign.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Because I've had it in the back for a little bit. And I can swap out
no,
the
that's
tokens.
super cool.
And then
What
next
do you
week
guys get
we're
for
not going to play
level,
Cora.
though? Maybe, yeah.
I assume we're playing the other group next time.
I think we're probably going to swap back and forth a bit
Yeah.
more frequently. Like there might be like a scene with Shatter Force. This is how I'm thinking of things. Unless there's a reason to, I think we might do a scene with Shatter Force early and then lead into an adventure with Raven Force. I don't know. Whatever the other group
Slayers.
is called.
Strahd Slayers.
Strahd Slayers.
That's what I like.
Doesn't sound as cool as Shatter Force. Shatter Force sounds dope.
Shatter Force
5.
is really good. Yeah. But whatever it is, like I think like swapping back and forth on demand is probably going to be better than specific sessions.
Mhm.
But we'll see. I mean, I actually, having said that out loud, I imagine I'm going to also contradict that.
Well,
There'll
Yeah,
be times
do.
where it'll be better to do something else.
When one group
You can
goes
do
on
whatever
a
you want.
mission,
Yeah.
then we need to like be with that group for a while, I guess.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
can imagine it's going to be a process of discovery for the Shatter Force group in Waterdeep, basically, right? It has to go chasing stuff down.
Mm-hmm. There are definitely there's research you're not going to be able to do in the past. Some of it's going to have to be done like through history, like figuring out who knows something
So
that has already happened. And Shadow
we
Force is going to be responsible for that.
are we in the Strahd Slayer group always in the past then?
Yes.
Yes.
You
okay.
are ever moving towards the present. You've gone back as far as you can go. And from here on in, you're going to be sucked towards the present.
Okay, so that's why this anchor thing keeps needing to be. Okay, I get.
Uh-huh.
I thought we could go back and forth in the past.
No. We
Okay.
cannot. That's important. We can't do that.
Yep.
Okay.
Once we've gone, that's why we have to make sure that we always. That's why we have to make sure that we always know which time
is next. Yeah.
Which is the next time, because we can't go back.
You can't miss anything. If you like jump too far ahead, you don't get to go back to the past and like fix whatever happened or get something out of the past.
So, is the Shatter Force team doing that? Like
Shatter Force team is in the present in the mansion.
Are they researching for us to know where to go next?
Yes.
Or when to go next?
When to go next. That is exactly right.
Selena's so happy that that's their role.
I'm wondering if these raiders that just came in are getting a little confused.
Yeah.
Us playing the game are a little confused sometimes.
Yeah.
We're doing a time travel thing just in case you were wondering.
I am currently the least confused that I have been the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm on, I got it, I'm in.
I'm getting it a bit more now too.
I was basically like, okay, this is not gonna make sense the first time. I'll try not to put a situation in play where they need to understand it right away, and we'll work it out over a few sessions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would not have understood. I did not understand the whole anchor thingy. I get it now though. We're good.
Awesome. That was definitely the most complicated part. I definitely thought after that, it's like, oh geez, man, I really overdid it here.
Oh jeez.
I'm trying to.
Oh geez, Margie.
Oh jeez.
What?
Should I take? Okay, guys. Opinion. Should I take another level of rogue or ranger?
What is your current makeup?
6 ranger, 4 rogue. The next thing I get as rogue is uncanny dodge, which is very good.
Always great.
But the next thing I get as Ranger is, where is it? Defense Tactics, and I get to choose which I can pick multi-attack defense, which is when a creature hits me with an attack, I gain a +4 bonus to AC against all subsequent attacks made by the creature for the rest of that turn. Which is also very good.
I didn't process any of that.
So my next thing I can get as Ranger is
Mhm.
is Defensive Tactics, which I would pick multi-attack defense. So when a creature hits me with an attack, I gain a +4 bonus to AC against all subsequent attacks made by that creature for the rest of the turn.
So if I swing at you 3 times and hit on the first one, you get like a big AC bonus for the second and third.
So like that assassin hit me,
Okay, that's pretty cool.
and
yeah.
then it would have had a harder time hitting me the second time. So that's great. Or yeah, Uncanny Dodge, which is when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
I feel like, Uncanny Dodge is quite wonderful. Do both of them take your reaction?
Nope. I don't think that
I think Uncanny Dodge does.
I don't think.
I thought
yes,
you
Uncanny
didn't
Dodge
want to
does.
level
I
up
don't
Ranger
think defensive.
anymore.
Yeah, but now I'm thinking about it, and I kind of want to.
Yeah, it's use your reaction to have the damage.
Yeah, 'cause level 7 on
defensive
most
tactics,
things
it just does it. It doesn't have like a.
I feel like you should go for that one if you're actually planning on leveling up Ranger more, because you use your reaction a lot to do bonus action or to do reaction attacks, and you don't want to.
That's true. I do a lot of
limit
opportunity
yourself.
attacks.
And
But
Now,
then I'm also
opportunity
like,
attacks are like rare. They're not rare, but like they don't happen every turn, so there's a lot of leeway. But if you're using Uncanny, then you're automatically losing a potential opportunity attack.
the only reason
it's
that I'm
better to
hesitating is because I feel like leveling up Rogue will get me to like expertise and evasion. which are
yeah,
good,
you want to get to evasion. That's really, really awesome.
Which the Ranger.
What is your ideal level 20 build?
I don't know.
Because
we're
that
gonna
would
get there.
change.
This
Yeah.
is the fun thing.
I
We're
don't know,
gonna
I'm
get
thinking
there.
about that. Because like, I feel like I don't need to get to level 9 Rogue because level 9 is a charisma thing, which is like
Not helping.
terrible. It's a bad charisma. Although 10th level is another
What is level 9?
panache. I feel like 8 to 12 might be good because the Ranger at level 12. Oh, at level I get actually a lot of this is kind of trash.
Oh well.
I don't know how I feel about
Dang
any
it,
of
you're all trash.
Jerry's.
I refreshed my maps page and now none of the tokens are showing because they hate me. Sometimes my internet's
Yeah,
like
that
that. I was trying to
Okay.
wild
13th
shapes.
level Rogue is shit. Sorry, Elegant Maneuver. Starting at 13th level, you can use a bonus action in your turn to get advantage on the next dexterity, acrobatics or athletics check. And I'm like, I use so much bonus actions, I can never do that.
Panache is really good for duels, though.
Panache is fucking god awful for Fallon because she has no charisma.
I have a 16 charisma for.
I just love
Duels.
Fallon. I can add her charisma to her initiative, except that she does not have any charisma, so it makes no difference.
Okay.
Any reason that I should change from being just a cleric?
Not that I can think of.
No.
I can't think of one.
Unless you want to.
No, it's not. Wouldn't be Ramses.
I'm going to. Should I have the original level 9 Cora leave the campaign to just swap them out?
It'd make things easier, yeah.
Okay. And that way I can rename this Cora to be just Cora. Cora's instead of A level 11, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And her the jank things I had to do to make the Artificer build work on D&D Beyond is so funny.
So, what happens at level 11 for Druid? Oh, I guess we should end this here. We're just chatting about our characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Upgrades, yeah.
Okay, I think for now I'm just going to do Uncanny Dodge, gain another rogue level, and get Uncanny Dodge.
Cool.
I think that's the best bet there.
All right.
What
Well,
about you, Sasha?
Gonna pick up another level rogue. I already
Hell yeah,
took
what's
care
up?
of it.
You already took
Fifth
care of it?
level
Alright.
rogues.
He's
baby.
done.
I was just curious.
I want Uncanny Dodge. And
Yeah.
and the extra D6 on that first attack per round.
I'm just going to interrupt you to end the stream. Thank you, those raiders who came in and those who have watched. Tune in next week. We're going to continue this time traveling adventure. Shenanigans. And
Timey-wimey stuff.
maybe with our other characters,
Timey-wimey.
we'll do something there. And yeah, see you all next week. Thanks for watching. Good night. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Boy.
Here's the outro.
Cora.